So guys, today I got for you a review on the very much intriguing new perfume by MANCERA that is called Tonka Cola, which a lot of you want to hear my opinion on. So in this video, not only I will be sharing with you all my thoughts about it, but also 5 similar fragrances to it. So keep on watching for all the details, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now if you're here for the first time, as well as please give this video a huge thumbs up if you like this kind of content. And once you're done with that, we can get started with this. So hello and welcome everyone to today's review on the new fragrance by MANCERA that is called Tonka Cola, with an exciting name, with very exciting notes, and I was very much excited about its release, but I needed to blind buy it in order to smell it, and I decided to do that for Christmas time. That was my present to myself, and I gotta be honest with you, I was not disappointed with it, although I read very mixed reviews on this beautiful fragrance Tonka Cola that I am sure intrigues a lot of people because, well, that sprayer was wonderful. It distributes the fragrance very easily, like a seamless cloud, and the notes in here are very exciting, appealing. You really wanna get your nose on this fragrance when you go through them. So let's do that right now. It says there is cherry, cinnamon and Sicilian lemon with nutmeg in the top. In the middle of the composition we have patchouli leaf with orange blossom and note of Coca-Cola, and in the base there is vanilla, tonka, benzoin and labdanum. So of course cherry, Coca-Cola, spices and sweet notes stand out, and you really wanna smell it. There are not many fragrances with Coca-Cola. Sometimes we can get the vibe of that drink in certain perfumes, but of course if you put something as, you know, bright and fun into the fragrance, that is a very smart marketing, you know, tool, or, you know, just move. So yeah, Tonka Cola is something that I'm pretty much sure will be very popular, although when you read reviews, for example, on Fragrantica, not everyone loves it. That's where I was even more interested in it, and when I first, you know, got it underneath the Christmas tree, I was just in a great mood, and when I sprayed it in the opening, you will get a very soft spiciness. The cinnamon is noticeable and very festive, but it is not too, you know, bakery-like. It doesn't smell like a cinnamon roll. It doesn't smell like you just, you know, are in the kitchen, because sometimes cinnamon fragrances do that for me. I'm quite sensitive to this note, and I like that together with nutmeg, it really runs the composition. It brings in this beautiful, festive and fun, warm moment to it without being too noticeable, because also I can smell the cherry note in there, and it's more like a cherry scented Coke. If you remember, we had those back in the days. Maybe they are still around, because I'm not the biggest cola drinker, to be honest with you. I never drink it, but I like how it smells, and in here you will definitely get that fizzy and sweet moment of Coca-Cola. Also with patchouli, I feel like it is well balanced. Lemon in there that some people complained about being, you know, too sharp, I feel refreshes the composition. It makes it brighter and even more sparkling. Orange blossom is not the most noticeable note for me in here, and in the base it smells very, you know, just powdery, a little bit oriental, balmy, sweet. And overall I would say it's a gourmand, but with that, you know, very playful, not boozy but fizzy vibe, and that's where I think it is something that will appeal to people, because it's a compliment getter for sure. I've already gotten so many compliments because it has a great sillage. Like, this fragrance is loud but not too strong, and it has like this warm sillage that it gives you, and I like it for that a lot. But when I smelled it, I was reminded of a few other fragrances from my collection. So in today's video I decided not only share with you my opinion on Tonka Cola, which I find like a perfect fragrance, of course, for the holiday season, but also winter wear, because it's warmer, it's very round, it's sensual, it's gourmand, it is very comforting to wear it, and it is very mass appealing and at the same time unique. But once again, I was reminded of other perfumes, so I've never shared with you like alternatives or similar fragrances to a specific one that I reviewed before. But if this is something that is interesting for you, definitely comment below, and maybe I will continue filming these kind of videos in which I recommend you a few alternatives, not clones. Very important disclaimer right here to the fragrance I review. So first things first, maybe a lot of you actually wondering how it compares to Enigma by Roger, and I have a fragrance right here, and I will be telling you what I feel about these two, put one against each other. But first, I actually want to tell you that my first thought was, wow, it smells a lot to my favorite Invite Only Amber 23 by Kayali. This fragrance is fantastic. I also love to wear it in the winter time because it's warm, it's a little bit smoky, and the notes are pretty similar. If you compare, there is also cherry note in here together with cinnamon and vanilla. There is no tonka, which is pretty obvious in Mancera's fragrance, but in here we have chocolate, we have patchouli that is also in Tonka Cola, and overall the vibe is similar, but I feel like this is less spicy, and there is tobacco leaf note that brings in something a bit more grown up to the composition. It is also playful but also boozy. And I would say if you miss maybe some woods, maybe addition of flowers, or that, mysterious tobacco leaf note in Tonka Cola, you might actually really enjoy Kayali's Invite Only Amber, because it is also very warm and round, perfect for the winter time. And they are not dupes, but I would say they are from the same family, if you know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, something that might surprise you is Lost Cherry, and if you did not expect to see it in this video, well, if you compare these fragrances side by side, maybe that's actually the cherry note that is giving it similar vibe. But I also feel that's because of Tonka that it's in Lost Cherry as well, and it's definitely powderier and less fizzy than Tonka Cola for sure. But in here we have a liqueur, please tell me how to say it correctly down below. So it has that boozy drop in there, and overall, like, the impression is very, very similar. So in case you love Lost Cherry, you will enjoy Tonka Cola if you can appreciate this beautiful fizziness and refreshing, juicy pop of lemon in the opening. So with that being said, another fragrance that I would say could be compared to Tonka Cola is my beloved Rouge Smoking by BDK Perfumes that I love a lot, and for me this is one of my signature scents. I absolutely enjoy this powdery and I don't know, just very bougie, expensive, luxurious cherry scent. It's not too fruity. Vanilla in here is almost black. It is so sensual, it is floral, and at the same time deep, and these are not very similar, but at the same time I would say if you want something a bit more refreshing, a bit with more oomph than BDK's Rouge Smoking, I would say Tonka Cola is great for that as well. And another fragrance that I just wanted to throw in there, maybe not a lot of you are aware of it, is Love What Comes From Within by Sarah Horowitz, who is an amazing pioneer of indie perfumery. And this fragrance is probably least similar to Tonka Cola, but that beautiful voluptuous spiciness that comes in here from clove and carnation together with vanilla and warmer ambery notes just gives me a bit of that festive vibe. So I decided just to put it on your radar. But now the minute of truth comes to us. Here I have a Roger's Enigma, which was love at first sniff for me. In my opinion, it deserves all the hype. This fragrance is absolutely phenomenal, and I have no idea if it was actually inspired by, it or not, but these two fragrances both have Coca-Cola note in them, but they are different. I would say that these are not dupes. These are fragrances most far away from each other in the family. They are very, not close related relatives. But in here you also get that fizzy Coca-Cola note. I don't know if it comes from vanilla mixed with heliotrope and cognac. It's also very warm. There is also patchouli. This fragrance is comforting. This fragrance has more woodiness to it though. This fragrance has like a bit of different spicy note. Here we have warm, almost sugary cinnamon. In Enigma we have more of velvety and aromatic cardamom with ginger, so they are different. The impression of cola is in both fragrances, but I would say if you love Enigma, expect more Coca-Cola, freshness, you know, like sparkles of citruses and stuff like that, and less of woods, less of flowers, and definitely less of coolness in the fragrance, because Tonka Cola, in my personal opinion, because of Tonka, is definitely warmer. Oh, and I would also add that Enigma Per Homme by Roger has more of an elegant vibe going on, when Tonka Cola is more fun, and in here we have that signature powdery depth, which makes it more luxurious to wear. But it's a great perfume, everyone loves it, and I get a lot of compliments for it. That's why I would definitely recommend it even to blind buy. Don't listen to those reviews, but let me know how you feel about it. Have you already smelled it? Was this review helpful for you in case you were, you know, making a decision whether buying it or not? I'm excited to hear from you, and if you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them, so just drop me a comment below, and please give this video a huge thumbs up if you found it helpful. Also, with these alternatives, I would like to know if you would like me to continue filming these kind of videos, and maybe if you have already a few fragrances on your mind that you would be, you know, curious about alternatives on, let me know that. And that was all from me today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. You wanted me to review for you Tonka Cola that I blind bought, and I'm not disappointed with it, because usually I recommend to test before, you know, invest and commit into a full-size bottle, but I was just so intrigued by this concept, by the Coca-Cola note, and also by a few negative reviews. So cherry and tonka and lemon with tonka and patchouli, maybe even cinnamon are most noticeable notes, and I would say at some point you can actually smell all of them in this composition, so you will definitely get what you are waiting for. And that was all from me today. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you would like to hear my opinion on other MANCERA's fragrances, check out the description box. There I will leave all the helpful information for you, like my previous reviews on MANCERA fragrances, and where you can find me on social media to stay in touch. Also, you can donate on Buy Me Coffee website, so I purchase more perfumes and share with you my opinion on them. And if you use my discounts to shop perfumes and save a little bit, that would be very supportive as well. And have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and smell good. Now I smell so amazing. The sillage of these fragrances, the projection and that comforting feeling that they give you is amazing. All of them share that, you know, very beautiful element that perfume can give you. So now I'm ready to do something special. And all of these are very special and glamorous perfumes. So they're perfect for going out and just get noticed, collect compliments and be in the center of attention. Although none of them is a screamer, which is another great thing. So yeah, now I'm done, and we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.